Hello everybody. So I wanted to make a video. It's going to be a quick video on how to get started streaming mobile games to your laptop. It's fairly simple, it's easy, it's lightweight, it's easy to get started, and there's a lot of options that you could use with the software to get higher quality vids and that sort of thing. So I'm not going to beat around the bush here. You should see I have a few cords on the bottom here. The auxiliary cable has a quarter-inch jack, or pardon me, an eighth-inch jack on the other end. So we have an auxiliary to a 1/8-inch jack. We have a USB cord next, and then a 3/4 jack to a 1-inch, or pardon me, 1/8 jack. I don't know why that's such a tongue twister for me right now, but this is all the equipment that I use to stream to my laptop. That's basically it. Well, in the picture, my laptop isn't showing, but nonetheless, this is all the equipment that I need. So yeah, as you can see, it's not a whole lot whatsoever, and yeah, pretty straightforward. Okay, so now let's bring up the website for the software here. Now this is called Scrcpy, Scrcpy. I believe it's Scrcpy. That's the acronym for it there. That's what it would suggest. This is completely free. It's lightweight. It won't take a lot of memory from your laptop or your PC if you want to try to run it. With myself, I only have 8 gigs of RAM, and I'm able to stream my games no problem. So you will want to look at the requirement here. The only requirement is that your Android, oh, pardon me, this is for Android. I'm working with an Android. Um, the only requirement is that you have Android 5.0. That's it. So I am actually running on Windows. So I will be downloading this. I already have everything installed. I'm just showing you basically where to get it. And I didn't actually mention the website name. It is a GitHub repository. So github.com/JennyMobile/CR or SCRCPY. So that is the website there. Hopefully it's readable. And maybe I'll put some text here just so it's more legible just in case. But yeah, so that's what you want to download. It's absolutely free, as I said, super lightweight, it won't take up a lot of space. And then once you have it downloaded, you will be looking for you're gonna extract it. And where am I going here? You should be looking at something like this. Now there is more in-depth ways to go about launching Scrcpy. I would suggest looking at the GitHub repository for exact instructions on how to make all your settings and that sort of thing. With mine, I already have things running how I want, so I always normally just click on No Console, which allows me to skip going into my command prompt and actually typing in the launch strings. If you wanted to double click here, that wouldn't do anything for you. It actually wouldn't start up. So this is a command prompt type of program. There's nothing special about it. There's no graphic interface. It's all from your command prompt. So we would then, once we have that installed, we would then go about setting up our actual setup. So I have a few pics here of how I go about doing that, or how I figured out how to do that for myself. And I'm just hoping that this is going to help you out, basically. So we have the software installed. I showed you what equipment that you needed. It's pretty straightforward. And then we are going to... Oh, I don't need that back there. Start off by connecting our 1/8-inch jack to our mixer. Now, I'm using a mixer because this phone is a bit older and audio doesn't like to be recorded, or it doesn't like to pick up the microphone if you have an extra mic plugged in, like this lavalier mic that I have. Like this lav mic here. If you plug in something like this, I'll hold that a little closer. That's a lav mic, the kind that you would just kind of clip on your collar or something like that. Some of the old phones won't pick up this audio for some reason because of the firmware that's used. So I'm forced to use an older analog mixer in order to route my sound. So that's what we're doing here. We're coming out of the headphone jack and into the mixer right here, into the in of the mixer. And basically what that's going to do is obviously just take our audio into the mixer. And while we do that, we also have, and I didn't get it in the shot here, I have an extra microphone that's actually going to be picking up my audio. So at that point, I would then be able to play with the highs and lows and get a better mix from my voice, along with the audio from the game or whatever that we're playing. We'll have more control basically if we go through the mixer. And once we hook that up, we would then go out of the headphone jack. I'm using the headphone jack simply because this is the only cord that I could find, which would give me like the left and right channels. Normally in a perfect world, we would then get another auxiliary cable that has a 1/8 inch jack on it, come from this out here that is that doesn't have anything connected to it at the moment. We would then come from the out, but I'm just coming from the headphones, so same principle behind what I'm showing you here. And then we would go to the in, the line in of our audio interface. Now I'm using my USB microphone as an audio interface. This is going to give you a lot better quality sound, and if you hear any sort of crunching or anything like that when you're using no audio interface, that's probably what it is. Your sound bit rate isn't just good enough, basically. That's what it comes down to. Your bit rate can't be streamed fast enough, and it's not a good quality. So yeah, we are going to the in of my audio interface, which is my USB microphone. Some of these settings and like the way that I have this set up you might not have to do this depending on what you're actually using. So I could technically just route my audio like straight through my my USB mic, but I chose to use the mixer here because I'll have more control over how high I want the game volume or my mic volume, that sort of thing, and I could do some better mixing because I'm somewhat of an audio nut. So we would then go to the in, like I said, of the audio interface, and that's basically all we have to do to set this up. Once we have that set up, we would then plug in our mixer, and lastly the USB cord, we would then plug in our USB cord. Always make sure the USB cord is, I'll plug mine in for the sake of it so I can actually bring it up here. Always make sure the USB cord is plugged in before you try to run the software, Scrcpy. If you try to run the software, it's not going to find it, and nothing's going to pop up on your screen, on your laptop or PC screens. So that's literally all we have to do to set it up. Very little, issues with getting things. Basically, your only problem is going to be getting extra cords that you might not have laying around, like the auxiliary to 1/8 inch jack. That's probably what you would have to go searching for. For the most part, people have these kind of cords laying around, and well, I guess not. A lot of people don't have audio cords kicking around, so you might have to do a little searching for the cords. Now I'm just rambling on. So at this point, I'm going to launch my Scrcpy here, no console. Okay. And I may have to, yep. Window. And then there is my phone displayed on my laptop. And the cool thing is you could actually just keep like keep this on your laptop and use your mouse to point and click around. See, right now I'm just using my mouse. I'm swiping to unlock. Oh, I'll move that over. And now I'm actually in my streaming platform, which is omelet.gg. Yeah, so that's how I cast my stream to my laptop. And then at this point, it would just be a matter of setting up OBS and using your RMTP server to stream to whatever platform that you're using. So again, just to give you a super quick rundown of what actually just happened. We set up our stream with a few auxiliary cords and a USB cord on my phone and a light piece of software. And why isn't this coming up now? There we go. And there we go. No? Why? Oh. Okay, yeah, so again, here is the website where you would find the software, Scrcpy. Again, totally free, absolutely free to use. We would download the Windows version because I'm using Windows. We would extract that file, that zip file. And again, I'm going to suggest actually reading on how to launch the software within the command prompt, because there's, like I said, a lot of features that are very useful. Like, I'll scroll down here. So here it is. Simply to run it, you would go into your command prompt wherever the file is located, type Scrcpy, which is going to launch it. Features, some of the features here, you could set the max size and that sort of thing. So if there's resolution that you want to be mirrored, you can do it like so. Your frame rate, you could limit the frame rate. Oh, and that could be a problem that I'm having, because my frames keep dropping. You can do some cropping effects and that sort of thing. The orientation of how you want it to run. You could actually record, and yeah, some other stuff too. There's like a whole lot of features that I would suggest actually looking at, most of which I still have to familiarize myself with. So this video is starting to get kind of long, and I hope that I kind of covered everything. This kind of seems like a jammed together sort of video, but yeah, just watch it back a few times, make sure you got all the information, and if you have any questions, shoot me a message and I'll do my best to give you a hand. All right, peace out everybody. I hope this kind of helped. I'll make a more in-depth video about this at a later time. So yeah, thank you everybody. Thanks for checking out the channel. All right, have a good one.